jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports,
Yep, WCS back on the boulevard once again. Shout out to the supporters of the channel. Big shout out to the first in the building, the frontliners, man. Big Boss and Boxing on deck. What's good? CMD Boxing Reports on deck. What's good, fellas? What's good with the OG? What's good with the good team? Hot grease, let's get it. Yes, sir, let's get it. You know, in the wake of these events, man, it's always something very intriguing, you know, for me to bring y'all way. You already know. You know what I'm saying? What you can do, what I ask, if you're in the building, show your support. Hit the like button on your way in. Stop tripping. Stop playing that window game. We have something that's crazy. You know, it's no more strap season. This is strawberry season. You know what I'm saying? I've always put it out there that he's being real strawberry. Since everything is broken, Errol Spence has been looking real strawberry. Soft as a strawberry, man. Don't look like he's in fight shape. You know, look like he's been having fun doing other things. Like, you know, going out here creating car accident scenes just so he won't have to step in the ring with certain individuals that has belts. Pound for pound individuals. And look, I'm not just coming to you talking just reckless and without any type of damn direction. Yes, it's direction, as the way I say strap season is over. You know what I'm saying? I think Errol Spence is aborting mission because he himself understands that he's been incapable of fulfilling his declaration that he put out there. He put this shit out here now. Let's get it straight. He wanted to unify and become undisputed at welterweight. He did. And, you know, he loved going on Twitter. So let's talk about his Twitter hands that he just put out. Errol Spence puts out, take it off the site this week. Taking it off the site this week. Errol Spence Jr., Instagram, whatever the case may be. He's taking down the shirts and everything. So I know the Spencerholics was asking permission from their girl or their wife. Can they pretty much order the rest of the t-shirts to support Errol Spence Jr. because these are limited editions. I myself, I needed some extra rags to clean up around the house and, you know, get some pipes, you know what I'm saying, shined up and stuff like that. Use it to wipe down the furniture with your pledge. I'm still thinking, I'm contemplating. I just don't have any of that gear inside my domicile. I think it's pretty contagious. So I'm about to think about that. You know what I'm saying? Unless he's giving away, let's see if he can donate some to WCS. Probably not. But he's taking them off the site. Why? Just like we've been saying. It's a no-brainer. Just like we've been saying. You taking merch off your site because he don't see himself where he's supposed to be. He doesn't see himself adhering to what he's supposed to be doing. Everybody coming out here talking about, I still want to blame Bud Crawford for the fight not happening. He could have just stayed and wait and fought in February. You don't know if he would have fought in February. If Spence wasn't ready to fight in February, which it damn sure looked like he wasn't, the fight wouldn't have happened and Crawford would have been slapping himself. He would say, man, god damn, I know I should have took that. I know I should have took that fight. But guess what? We don't have to look in hindsight. We don't have to look in hindsight at something that potentially Crawford didn't do, because it's not a part of his history. His history says, right now I'm making a decision, so I won't have to live in regret as I'm moving forward, looking back in the past about what I should have did. He went up there and took the fight. For Errol Spence Jr., his shit has came crumbling down, y'all. Remember, hey, his shit has came crumbling down. That man had to make up his mind. What did I tell y'all, listeners? I said Errol Spence has other residual effects going on in his life. He has residual effects that's affecting him. Period, y'all. People just want to continue to talk about hating and all that. I'm trying to tell you, for somebody who ran motorcycles, man. I'm trying to tell you, for somebody who's seen plenty of deaths. I've seen people lose their life with full freaking helmet and leathers on. Dead as it can be off an accident. So I believe wholeheartedly he's having residual effects that are going on with him. Not only that, it may be some other situations that he haven't been able to kick yet. And those who are close to him understand and knows what's going on. But it's nothing they can do about it. Like if Al Heyman, let's say for Al Heyman, if he knows that there's underlying personal situations going on with this guy, he's got to find a way to keep him out the ring too, until he gets himself right, until he come up with a plan to get him right so he can still hold on to those belts. See, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you a little bit about how the game going to work in this particular case. You know, when you hear Errol Spence talking about me and Al Good, that's because Spence is in debt to Al Heyman. Yes, sir, he's in debt. Al Heyman did some things to help Spence out, and he's in debt to Al Heyman. Just like he's going to be in debt to Al Heyman when he don't take these fights because of all the other stuff Al is trying to get him out of. Al is trying to get this man out of certain situations to get him back in the ring so he can become one of the more respected welterweights and potentially try to get him that other belt. But they have no plan. You know, Terrence Crawford went over there and did what he's supposed to do. He have no plan. He looked good doing it. He looked strong. That's tough. That's tough to have that WBO belt over there. And you know it's just not all about the money. Because right here, right now, Crawford will take whatever. He'll take the 35, even though he don't rake that no more. He'll take the 35. You know, you hear these clowns always sitting up here talking about that they agreed to everything, right? Now they want to act like, well, what Crawford is going to do is go back over there and negotiate higher money since he's coming out from fighting a bum in David Avanesian. Okay, if you call him a bum and he got 10 mics for that, okay, he got 10 mics. Well, at least you figured that out. You know, if he was able to make that amount of money fighting Avanesian and then did the numbers that he was able to do, well, of course he should go to the negotiation table and request more money. That's just the only logical sense that a fighter would make, right? He went over there, did well, made the money, sold the pay-per-views, did what he's supposed to do, all of that. He should come back over here and revisit just a minute part. But the only thing about it, that minute part over in negotiations is huge when you're talking about the money. When you talk about the money, it's huge. Especially with what went down initially with Terrence Crawford. Having to go through the back and forth, the rigmarole, the red tape. I'm curious to know what their patience level is about right now with this, with Errol Spence. Because Errol Spence is taking the strap season down, y'all. It was bogus to begin with. He dropped the shirts on the night of the fight. It was bogus to begin with. There's some people over there tired of his bullshit. You know, he dropped the shirts on that night, and still after Terrence Crawford got paid, still no answer as to when they're stepping in the ring. It's absolutely no answer at all. But what I can tell you is that Errol Spence has quit. Errol Spence has quit. He really don't know what he's gonna do. He's saying he's come back around April, May, or June. That's a long ass time. So the first part of the year, he's not gonna be doing anything. I don't know if we ever gonna see him outside. Like, he's not gonna be doing too much of anything in the first semester. And that just proves everything, people, when it comes down. It proves everything when you look into the skies and see the sunshine. What's in the dark may come to the light. It will come to the light, man. And all this bullshit y'all been talking about, you know, Bud doing this and Bud doing that, regurgitating and rehearsing the same shit. Bud has absolutely nothing to do with Errol Spence quitting. Who he's gonna fight down the road, I don't know. But why is he aborting mission the strap season? No, keep the strap season. Keep the little minnow. We like that shit. We like the little cartoons that you put up there. It give me a little bit of chance to, you know, continue to improve my thumbnail game. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? You don't want people to start talking about strawberry season, do you? You know what I'm saying? I'm all about the strawberry season right now. What's next in the strawberry season? Do anybody know? What's up with the strawberry season? Because he seems like he's not confident for the strap season anymore. He want to fake like he had an accident. I called it immediately. That shit fake as hell. And now it makes all the sense when he said he was going to make a fight announcement 3rd or 4th. And just so happened, somebody said they spoke to a fighter and they supposed to be on the Errol Spence card. Now you trying to tell me that he was going to fight in February, but no promo? I mean, you're just going to say, okay, well, Spence looked like he's about 185, 190, but yet he was going to fight in February and he just had an accident, and how big he is, man. You know, it's a way he can lose the weight. I'm not going to lie. It's a way he can use it. It's a way he can lose it. It's called not being signed in Nevada. You can lose it. It's called not being signed up for VADA. Because, you know, the fighters that's over there signed up for VADA, guess what? It'll show when you signed up. I don't see him signed up for VADA. He has a WBC belt, right? I don't see him signed up for VADA. So it's possible he can drop that weight, no doubt about it. But I'm just keeping it 100 on the route that I think he's taking. If he chooses to try to cut this weight, because he doesn't look in shape. He doesn't look in shape. He looked like he holding on to some mad weight heading into the holidays. We're in the last 2 weeks of December, and you're supposed to start off at the top of January and go hard. Man, come on, bro. +30 pounds you wanna lose. 30+ pounds in a matter of 5 weeks. Something like that. 5 weeks you lose 30 pounds. That's incredible. That's incredible. You know what I'm saying? That's absolutely incredible. Let me get to some of these in the chat. Ennis better petition the IB for the mandatory spot. Ennis better do a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because goddamn Errol Spence is quit the strap season. He's done. It's over. You know what I'm saying? The whole time he was on the phone trying to order some more strawberries. He wasn't talking about no damn straps. He wasn't talking about calling for Terrence Crawford. He was ordering some strawberries because that's what we know he like. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that to it. That's what he likes, period. It's strawberry season. He's taking them off because they're not selling. They are selling. Just look around YouTube, CMD Boxing Reports. Salute to you. On deck. They are selling, bro. Listen, how in God's name, CMD, these shirts cannot be selling with all these dang Spencer Hawleys roaming around here making a video about Crawford all the time? How can those big fish shirts not be selling, bro? The strawberry season shirts. How can they not? Shout out Andrew Charles. How you feeling, bro? How can they not be selling, bro? It's no way. It's no way, man. I know them joints are selling like hotcakes with butter on top. And you pick up that maple syrup and you just spread that shit on there. That's how smooth them damn shirts are, boy. They selling like hotcakes, man. Hotcakes. Rec 6 months. I for a month. Another rec 6 months. Shaking my head. They need to make him fight his mandatory or vacate. Talk to him, Tony. We agree. This dude keep on getting in situation after situation after situation. And Tony, I really think it's a lot more going on with this dude. You know what I'm saying? Even looking back at when he was recovering from his accident, it might be a case that he may totally didn't relieve himself of the painkillers that he was on, the pain medication, if he was on it, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? People get on that stuff from having a bad accident, and sometimes they just can't get off of it like that. I don't know. Crawford walking away and taking the BOK deal was without a doubt the best move he could have made. Yes, sir. Smart, very intelligent. Very intelligent. Al Heyman owns Errol Spence. He does. Al Spence owes Al Heyman, especially for that damn DWI he got. He owes him. So he wouldn't do any time. Al made some phone calls. Shit, he didn't do a day in jail. He got sent to jail, for them to do a booking and all that, but he was out. It's still 2022. I would say the fight can still be made in 23 if everybody gets serious and gather around the table. But shit clearly ain't happened, especially with the new injury. He said stuff started to hurt, Andrew. Have you or anybody else on here determined what that stuff is? Have you figured it out? Was it his pinky finger on his right hand? Because he's a southpaw. Is it his pinky finger? Is his little pinky finger a little sore? Because, he like using the jab a lot, so that pinky finger might become inflamed and irritated. Is it his pinky finger? I'm just curious. Is it his pinky finger? Is it his mouthpiece? I'm just trying to find out all the variables that's maybe affected him, that may be, starting to hurt. Is it his mouthpiece that's hurting? What are we looking at that's hurting? I'm just curious. What are we looking at? One of his implants hurt? What's going on? We're just trying to narrow it down to what could be hurting. See, he said stuff started to hurt. I want to know what the stuff is that started to hurt. That you won't be back. You won't be back now. You say you won't be back to April, May, or June. Shit, boy. Stick 'em, boys. Fishing Sports on deck, man. What's good? Salute WCS. Salute chat fam. Salute to you. Don Vaughn on deck. Don't be surprised that Errol retires his heart. Isn't and to begin being a boxer. May as well put the promoter hat on. Hey, look, if Errol Spence became a promoter, kudos to him. Him as a promoter is where I resign the criticism. You know what I'm saying? If he leaves boxing to be a promoter, I don't have too much more to say about him because he's not an active fighter no more. So if he chooses to go out here and be a promoter, I'm just gonna look at it, with him, his fighters or whatever, and that's it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? If that's the route he's trying to go, says Don. You know what I'm saying? Don Vaughn think he's about to go promoter route. Put that promoter's hat on. That would still mean he quit. You know what I'm saying? Strawberry season coming near you. Real talk, strawberry season coming near you. Chocolate covered or just butt naked. You know what I'm saying? You can get the butt naked strawberries or chocolate covered. It's totally up to you. We have special prices going on for the holidays. You know what I'm saying? Laced or unlaced. Come on now. We got what you want. We got what you want. Real talk. Lost all the boxes. Say thumbnail funny as hell. Yo, man. I had to do him one dirty, dog. You know what I'm saying? I had to do him one dirty, man. I had to be an artiste with this dude. You know, his people get on there all agitated. You know what I'm saying? Rehearsing the same information over and over again about Crawford leaving negotiation. Listen, how much information does it take for you to be convinced that if he exhausted all measures, what more and how far do you expect him to go as an independent contractor? You know what I'm saying? He's an independent contractor with no promoter. Bob Arum said he's going to have a hard time making a fight because he don't have a promoter. So these guys get mad at Terrence Crawford being as smart as they didn't think he was. See, they thought he was going to be dumb enough to wait around and stall time. But see, they tried to put the stalling off on Terrence Crawford and to say he was damn negotiating with BLK Prime at the same time. But I look at it like this. We don't know the timelines, just like I mentioned before, on who had the paperwork for the extended amount of time before it was passed back. How long did PBC have it? Al Heyman? How long did Terrence Crawford have it? And how long did they have it? Because they had it last now. I tried to tell Knockout and all these dudes that you can't sit up here and say today that Terrence Crawford had all, and he sat on the paperwork and all this shit. It was no deadline to the negotiation, Knockout. You need to understand that. I told you before I come over there and smoke your ass in the debate, you need to get your shit together. There was no deadline on the dang negotiation period. So therefore, if they clearly said they had concerns about Bud Crawford still being committed to the fight, why did it come about that the final revision that they sent back was for next year? Man, it's over, done. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, dog. I'm sick and tired of this, bro. This is a dead situation, and this donkey has been beat till it couldn't be beat no more. Strap season is no longer. I know it's going to break a lot of hearts heading into Christmas. Strap season is no longer. It's strawberry season. That's what it is. It's strawberry season. Get your strawberries. It's strawberry season. And you know, goddamn, I sent Spence this thumbnail on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I said I want my shirt to look like this. Is there any way you can help me out? I want my shirt to look like this. Strawberry season. Because they already know where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? They already know where I'm at with the strawberries. Strawberries. I mean, we all know it's more effort that he puts in the strawberry season than the strap season. That's just fact, y'all. Period. He's put more effort into strawberry season than strap season. The man wanted Terrence Crawford to fall for the okie doke, the bait. He wanted him to just wait until the next year. And then he pull off a car accident and shit and say he can't fight. So Terrence Crawford had to face somebody else. He would have had to face somebody else anyway. That man didn't have no freaking intentions of stepping in the ring with Crawford. And then he want to make it seem like, oh, I was blindsided. How in the hell can you allow an independent contractor to have all that power? How can you allow him to have all that fucking power, bro? He don't have a promoter. You got everybody that's vouching for you, that's negotiating for you, but yet the guy with no promoter wins. He gets into the ring and win while you over here just damn lollygagging around, planning fake ass damn crime scenes. Have your own forensic people come up there. Your own people from the damn police department, your own people that's gonna tow the car off, make a bogus report, and goddamn park your shit in your backyard. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's all it's gonna. It's frivolous, y'all. Frivolous to no end. I'm telling you. There's no veracity in this at all. I hope it will be, but there's no veracity in there. It's all insidious type behavior, and people lying all the time. The blackguards that come around at Christmas, man, the scoundrels. This is one of those situations, man. Errol Spence has ran out his lifeline. Shit is crazy. It's wicked. This man has to take his shirts down off the site. And somebody say because they're not selling. Hell no, they selling, bro. They selling big time. You have too many Spencerholics that love getting super chats over here. I know they have to spend it on a t-shirt, y'all. When they heard the news that this shit was being taken down, man, they had to quit their job, bro. These dudes damn near ran across the bridge and jumped about 40 feet, 40 feet drop right into the damn river below. They was going to try to swim up there to where they get the damn t-shirt at. That's how much of a damn committed sorter they are for Errol Spence Jr. They was going to try to swim to the location and pick it up on site. Apparently, according to Spence, Bud is being cut out of the Mel fight. Now, even to Mel, been very vocal about his fear of Bud anyways. I imagine Mel would get the orders if Spence moves up. Much respect a loss of boxing. So let's say Tony say order more chocolate. For real. Order more chocolate. I try my damnedest to get them chocolate covered strawberries on there, but I ain't want nobody pulling up and start drooling on their laptop. God damn. That's what she was feeding him that night in question. Those strawberries look delicious as hell. God damn, shawty. Lost all the box. WCS salute. You was bringing pressure to the panel. Now I already know. Everybody else getting know. I already know. Goddamn Q's panel, man. Q gonna let you cook. But you know what that dude, that's Hot Rod dude, was that Bud gonna stop Spence? Was this him? Well, that's the same dude I got into it with last time, because this dude he was kind of short tempered like that. So it seems like that was Bud gonna stop Spence with a different name. That's just me. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Then shit selling. People were posting their purchase in the comments on the tweets. Hey man, go get your shirts, man. You know what I'm saying? You always gonna need some cleaning material. I know a lot of y'all do home cleaning twice a week. I know they use that soft material on them damn shirts. Goddamn, get you a goddamn can of Pledge. Order you some shirts, man, and you know they're gonna last a long time. Just wash them up and keep on wiping down your furniture. You know what I'm saying? Cleaning up the microwave, the fridge. You know what I'm saying? Cleaning off the cabinets, the wooden furniture, something. It's something you can use them rags for. I don't know about the strawberry joints. Man, that t-shirt's fire, man. Strawberry season. Man, come on. That's a shirt for the ladies right there, man. Come on, man. Come on. You know, on the left you got the unlaced, and on the right you have the lace, man. Come on, man. I give you the variety, bro. I gave you the variety. Lace to unlaced, man. It's strawberry season. Not with butter on top. Yeah, get that butter on top. Shit. Pour that maple syrup, that strawberry maple syrup on them pancakes. Yeah. Get some freshly cut strawberries, put them on top too. A little whipped cream. Yeah. That's all you need. Strawberry season. I believe the accident was just a distraction and a deflection from the truth. Spence don't want to fight Bud. Period, Stickum. Period, man. A guy like myself has been true. Stand on code, man. He didn't want to fight. But they keep on going around here rehearsing. He left the negotiation. He's supposed to lead the negotiations. If negotiations is not formidable for him moving forward, stand up, about face, and leave the negotiations. No matter who you talking about in between. If the man gave you the courtesy and said, hey, I know BOK trying to get in contact with me, but I'm focusing more on Errol Spence. When he found out Spence and that was a dead end, he kept BOK on the lifeline for 10 mics. It took them 36 hours, not 3 to 6 months, 36 hours, and they signed the fight. They're mad. They super mad because the only person that's actually doing something on December 10th was Crawford when it comes out of Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. So, I mean, Errol Spence got to get it together, bro. He just have to get it together. You know, those ES News freaking videos you putting out, I mean, they only gonna take you so far, man, because take off that sweater, it look like you're a little chunky, bro. It look like you've been eating some fried spam sandwiches. Real talk. You know, the fried egg spam sandwiches? Yeah, for real. It looked like you've been having a nice time, man. That pure, sweet, white chocolate look like you've been doing it in. Look like you've been doing what you're supposed to do, bro. Not giving a fuck about making weight, ballooning up as always, and disappointing your fans, shawty. I feel it. I feel it. To the Spencerholics, I don't have a motherfucking thing to say to y'all punk ass. Seriously. I don't have nothing to say. Y'all went up there and continued to down browbeat this guy, talk all that personal shit, and now he's taking the shirts off the site. He's basically waving the white flag and saying, I'm getting the fuck up out of here until I find out when I can be relevant again. Now what y'all gonna do? Continue to talk about Bud? Go ahead. Throw Boots in there. Throw Boots in there. You know what I'm saying? Mel Charlo too much of a pussy to sit up here and own up to his own words, bro. You know what I'm saying? I give them being 2-0 in rematches. But it's just something about these black men that want to hold grudges. They want to hold grudges against other fighters. Bud has not did anything to Mel Charlo, but this man is acting like he's going to abstain from fighting this man. Why, brother? You are the unified Undisputed. You just don't want to give Crawford opportunity to notch another division in his legacy and beat your ass? You should be the more stronger fighter. You're the more natural 154-pounder. You have 12 rounds to prove to the people that Crawford don't belong in the ring with you. But yet you keep on just whining and crying and bitching to my, oh man, we ain't fighting. We ain't fighting. If you're not going to fight Errol Spence Jr., at least fight Terrence Bud Crawford, bro. Just zip your lips and let your hands do the talking. That's all you got to do, Mel Charlo. It's not that difficult, bro. I'm serious, man. This shit's disappointing. You know what I'm saying? This dude is disappointing. He's taking his shirts down off the site. I'm definitely gonna have to be careful going over there to Lost Art of Boxing. You know, now, cause them guys over there, they be tuned up, they be ramped up and shit. They be waiting. I say Anyway need to come over here to the stage. Oh my God, you're racist. I mean, what's with I say oi there. No, oi there. Me? Just because I say Anyway needs to come over to the U.S. and let's see how he looks against the competition, you know, at these other classes. Yeah, come on, bro. I know people giving Donito Donaire, you know, they giving them the YTC concierge treatment because Rachel be on here talking, and I have nothing against them. But at the end of the day, it's talking boxing, right? Okay, then. Let's keep it to 100 that, you know, it looked good when he went, you know, he went the distance with Monster. I did it. But he didn't win. And then, you know, it was cool that he was able to go next door and fight O'Bali and pick up a strap, add to his legacy, and then come back over here and let Anyway scoop shit up from him. In devastating fashion. and I'm not supposed to talk about it? And then they knew I was right about Paul Butler. Paul Butler didn't beat John Casimiro for the belt. He received the shit via "You have mail. You have mail. Bing. You have mail. You have mail. Bing. Notification, please. You have mail." Paul Butler received that their title via email. And of course, Anyway was going to go in there and destroy that dude. And that's what he did. Anyway, people. Anyway, that nigga got 100 new t-shirts to train in. He in XL right now. Fight with man. He said Spence in XL, dog. God damn, dog. Y'all getting more and more slick with your words, man. Dang. He said Spencer's in XL right now because that nigga is huge. That nigga's walking around here nice and layered. You know what I'm saying? Bear layered. Killer whale layered. Sea lion layered. You know what I'm saying? Domesticated pig layered. He got the fat going, bro. Real talk. He got the fat going. But there's always, lipo situations. You can go get lipo and extract some of that. Man, there's just so many ways I know that goes on in boxing. Man, people do drastic measures, man. Drastic measures at the end of the day. You get some lipo, take some of that shit out. You know what I'm saying? You got the special sauce. The special sauce will get that weight off of you. But my whole thing is this. You taking the shit down. What's next? Tony Bosworth, what's good, my guy? My fault, I'm doing too many things. Salute to you, fam. Salute to the whole chat. Welterweight and heavyweights are the division 9 undisputed to take care of. What's the hold up? Fight or give these mandatories a chance at greatness. I like that. Welterweight and heavyweight is on some bullshit. Seriously, Alexander Usyk and Tyson's right there. I mean, how much more do you need? 3-1, just like it is. 3-1. Let's go, undisputed. And then the welterweight division, we already know what it is too. It's already everything in place, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no need to cogitate it any longer. We've thought about this over and over again, day after day after day. Why we continue to repeat? There's no need for us to repeat this shit. There's no need. Crawford is still a free agent. He's able to move and go as he see fit. And I really want to hear the smoke coming over there. And who is going to be Ennis next? Let's go, Ennis. Put the paperwork in. People talking. Now Crawford has a wide open freaking avenue of approach, man. Wide open. Whether it's Mel Charlo, whether it's Ennis, whether it's any one of them. Y'all been talking? Let's go. Everybody over there at that gym hate Crawford so much. Let's get the fight done, bro. I hear what y'all saying over there. Get the fight done. Y'all part of the Bud bashing crew too. Get the fight done, bro. That's all I'm saying. Get the fight done. Y'all part of the Bud bashing crew over there in that gym too. Real talk. I know people be running back and telling why I said what I said. Listen, it ain't that personal. He can feel however he want to feel. I'm just saying, if a video is out and they're Bud bashing, they have nothing but bad things to say about Bud, I'm wondering why. Why though? Why does majority of the cats in the gym have to be going against Bud? Do you like Crawford less than you like Errol? What's the deal? Are you trying to kiss Errol Spence ass to get the fight? I don't get it, bro. Strawberry chocolate covered or butt naked, for real. Butt naked strawberries, they aren't as enticing to some people. They gotta have that white chocolate or that rich milk chocolate. You know what I'm saying? With that little special ingredient on it. So when you take that first bite, your goddamn lips start to tingle, your eyes start to roll back in your head, your body go limp. You start breathing hard and say, oh man, What a hell of a drug. I know what you was talking about, Rick. Goddamn, cocaine is a hell of a drug, nigga. God damn. This shit just take your mind away, man. Hey, stay away from them white goddamn covered strawberries. Stay away from them motherfuckers. They dangerous, dog. Them white chocolate covered strawberries, they dangerous, dog. For real. I can't move right now, dog. I can't move. I'm stiff. I'm paralyzed, nigga. Stay away from the white strawberries. Stay away, nigga, from them white strawberries, nigga. Stay away. Al Heyman and Spence Jr. with Happy Crawford took a fight due to the circumstance. What's happening in Spence Jr.'s everyday life? The video came out. You know, he continued to put himself in the spotlight for the wrong reason. This was planned, y'all. For him to so-called have a fight coming up. Where were you going to begin with? Why were you out in the streets? Where were you going? Why aren't you having someone drive you around and you are a professional fighter? Nobody can drive you around sometime and you have a problem with freaking cars and having flashes that the cars are hitting you. I mean, why? What is going on? It's not making any sense because it's not supposed to. You don't supposed to be behind the wheel, buddy. They should put in your contract, Al should say right now, hey, wherever you go, I want somebody to drive you. You got it? We have to preserve what's left. I want to see you go in there and get this damn last belt. I want to see, can we make this fight? I can't do anything. And you talking about stuff hurting. And now this nigga saying stuff hurt. Stuff is hurting now. I started to do a thumbnail about stuff is hurting. I went overboard. I didn't want to hurt his feelings. I started to do a thumbnail stuff hurts. They wouldn't have liked that though. I'm just saying. I didn't want to put all my imagination into that thumbnail and it cracks some people's spirits heading into Christmas. You know what I'm saying? I was just saying. I was just putting it out there, God damn it. What stirs? Tony says something more is going on behind the closed doors, and I mean more than that. I believe you, man. We on the same sheet of music just like many others. Something is going on behind closed doors. It's not cool. You know what I'm saying? It's not cool at all. We can't treat it as it has minimal value. No, we have to treat it with a sense of alertness. You know what I'm saying? A sense of alertness. We're not going to hand out, look, WCS don't give out mixed signals now. Don't give out mixed signals. No doubt about it. I'm telling you, there's something going on. It's something huge. It's something that's going to affect it. Just like I said, he's going to have residual effects outside the ring, inside the ring. And we're seeing it play out right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to believe that they should all of a sudden reject his support. You know, reject their support for Errol Spence. You don't have to do that. You don't have to reject it. But I would suggest that you pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't pay attention and you listen to these channels around here, it become very treacherous for you. And you know what psychological treachery is you're gonna find yourself in a white padded room once again. You're gonna find yourself doing things in areas that you're not supposed to be in. You can't let them swoop you in like that. You can't let them brainwash you and psychological degrade or dilapidate your boxing knowledge. Don't stand too close to him, y'all. Errol Spence is frauding out right now, man. It's strawberry season. He's frauding out right now. He pretending like he wants to fight with Terrence Crawford. But now all of a sudden, we're going to have another black fighter get mad. We're going to get mad because Terrence Crawford went over there to BLK and y'all couldn't accommodate him this year. So you're going to get mad, or you're going to go back to the table and say, okay, let's do this. It's time. We need to make this happen. Al, we need to make this happen by all means necessary. Let's go. Talk about it until it's brittle. until that shit becomes brittle. This shit has to happen, bro. We don't need any one of y'all to be stubborn. Just get back in the motherfucking square inside those walls and come on with a conclusion, man. Whether it's on the phone, conference call, or whatever. Because I know his mom was feeling some type of way last time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the moms on the West Wing. You know what I'm saying? Eating that caviar. And that goddamn rich, you know, that filet mignon. Gourmet salads. So that explains why he was being an asshole. You know what I'm saying? That explains it. Dude is still mad from last time. I knew that sounded like him. But he's gonna change his freaking name. The Hot Rod. I get it. Appreciate you being honest with that. I figured that was him. And see, he wanted to try to say somebody was racist because of him having a problem with me. Really, the topic wasn't about racist. He just wanted to come at me sideways because he's still perturbed. He's still perturbed. Michael Johnson Boxing Talk. And my thing is, why Spence and Crawford can't talk now? Why is it Crawford should have been up front and not let it popping? As far as Terrence Crawford speaking right now, I have no issues with whatever he's trying to do to make this fight. I don't think the fight's happening, but do I want to see it? Absolutely, I do. I'm over it. I'm really over the fight. But I'm gonna tell you, you know, standing solid on all the boxing talk we've been conversing about. It would be great for them to talk about this right now. It'll be great to get some information at the beginning of the year. It'll be very, very relieving, all right? It'll be very relieving to hear talks are back in full effect, and maybe this time is the time. You know what I'm saying? So we can move forward and say, do you remember the time when thumbnails were flying? Do you remember the time? Whoa. Do you remember the time? For real, we want to sing that song. We want to got that negotiation to get close to fight week, the fight to go happen, so we can start saying, do you remember the time, shawty? When we was up here talking about this shit, and it seemed like it would never freaking happen. But right now, we can't free ourselves from concern. The shit is very concerning. We can't free ourselves from concern. It's just too much going on. You know what I'm saying? There's too many people still stuck in their ways, and they want to blame and point and finger point and grit their teeth talking about Crawford. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? They want to spend ample time each day conveying disapproval for everything that Crawford has going on, but yet he's not in the ring right now. And they still want to take little shots at him beating David Avanesian. They want to take little shots at the glove situation. That's all. They want to take shots. Shout out to 22 on deck, 22 likes, man. Y'all showing me some Christmas love, for real. 22 on deck, 22 likes. Appreciate you. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for showing love. Spence Jr. talking about June, almost 7 months. Why it doesn't make sense to wait. Let me see. Why it doesn't make sense to wait until June unless it's a major injury, in my opinion. I don't know, man. He said leg at one point, I think. But the way I looked at it, I looked at his movement, man. His movement seemed like he was fast enough to goddamn run 100 in the street. Race everybody on his team. I think he would have won. He looked that fast. He was moving through the damn the arena. He was trying to get up out of there to a safe haven. He didn't seem like he was injured, but I don't know what injured. Like I said, I don't know what injured. He said stuff started to hurt. This is the dude who checked himself out the hospital from being ejected from our. Listen to me, people. I can't make this up. Spencerholics, you know I'm telling the truth. Okay? Stop what you're doing over there. Stop playing with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Stop digging in your nose and shit. Stop sitting up there grabbing, trying to goddamn act like you're doing something important. Where do we come with a common denominator in all of this shit? Where's the common denominator? This man checked himself out of the hospital from a horrific car accident. But yet, a 14-year-old juvenile hits the front end of your car. You're walking. You're coherent enough to do an IG video. You're not missing any teeth. You're good to go. But yet, you tell Brian Cut that, oh, well, I was going to announce a fight 3 to 4 days after this, but stuff started to hurt. That sucks, man. That really, really sucks. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm trying my best to stay out of the media perspective, when it came down to this fight. Because it could have been way bigger than what it was, but it just goes to show you egos. They sometimes are the heaviest anchor in the room, man. Egos. That's the heaviest anchors in the room. Because who's supposed to then put that shit aside and help? That's what I would have did, regardless of the way I felt about you. If it meant getting more media lenses on Terrence Crawford, Cyborg, So Cold, anybody else that was fighting there, get them in front of the camera and get that media out there to the channel so they can put it out. That's what I would have did. I wouldn't have had no ego and try to keep people from coming in there and getting credentials and, just trying to shut them out the door, because I really seen very, very minimal. Only person I seen doing interviews is ES News, because ES News, I'm talking about the ES News where he was up there at the Spence situation. So what I try to compare is ES News was the main one dropping interviews from the Spence and Martin situation, right? But at BOK Prime, you didn't even get one major outlet that was getting interviews with Crawford from the fight week that he had. We definitely got to do better than that. If another fight is coming up and it has a big name to it, well, we got to get some people in there and get this down. These views that's working. These foot soldiers, we got to get them in there to BOK Prime so they can get the information out there. That shit that happened this past weekend, man, it was pathetic. Hardly anybody was able to get that solid footage. I mean, ES News, man, he was over there, in there chilling with Spence, them talking this, that, and the other, general conversation. You'll be amazed, you can go 20 years in the military, but yet you ask somebody to hang around their locker room, they act like, oh man, who is he working for? Who's this? Man, I've been there, done that, man. It's BS. It's real talk. It's BS. $36 hours versus 36 weeks. Talk that shit, man. That make all the sense in the world, right? 36 hours versus 36 weeks. So you trying to tell me that you can't fight through injury? Or you want to put an injury out there And just in case you don't make it up out this motherfucker, you say, "Oh man, I wasn't feeling 100% after the accident." And then Jim Gray would be like, "What accident?" The one where the 14-year-old kid said, "Yeah, I heard about that. I read about it, but I couldn't find anything else on it." Like, you sure, Errol? You sure, Errol? I don't know if you're being quite honest, Errol. But who am I to say, Errol? You fought a great, this, that, and the other. But you didn't come up. You came up short this time. What do you think it was? Did you have the wrong game plan, or was Terrence Crawford everything they said he was? No, me. I'm gonna be honest. When I look at it, it's just injury, that car accident, and stuff hurting, and strawberries, and excuse me, strawberries. Last February, things wasn't right. Went over to the buy, and then just some stuff wasn't right with my system, so I had to get my system checked out. But overall, they found out what the problem was. They said I had a toxicity rate of white chocolate in my system. It was at an all-time high. It was like 96%, and it's supposed to be like 30%. And they said I had an extra high level of white chocolate in my system. I say, man, that sucks, man. That sucks. That don't make no sense, man. I don't even eat chocolate like that, man. But I do eat those strawberries with white chocolate on it. All right, cool. I got it. They were going to try to bamboozle Bud into sitting out the ring for damn near 2 years if they could. Yeah. They try to bamboozle that man once they got him locked in, Andrew, right? They locked that man into a contract, Andrew. Good shit, Andrew. They'll lock that man into a contract, right? And age him. Try to age him out. Try to age that man out, bro. Now you made a good point. They try to age that man out. That's the same type of contract, but Wilder refused to sign. He would have been locked into a 3-fight contract. And it wouldn't have guaranteed he was going to fight Anthony Joshua. Seriously, real. That's real. Yes, sir, real. I sub, bro. If you're one of those guys that hop on lives and irately bash Bud like he took your wife, I'm subbing. That stuff is crazy. I don't know who you're talking about. Really? I don't know who you're talking about with that. Rashid, don't quit your day job. Well, I've been different, Mike. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about quitting my day job and sitting up here speaking directly to you. Free counseling. Yeah, Mike. You absolutely have to understand where I'm coming from. Yeah. So don't come over here with your overly heavy ego. We don't do this down here in the outback of Australia. Okay? Might not take you out there and dump you off with the Joeys. Them guys will rough you up some nice. Don't mess around with it. Cambosis will tell you once he lost to Devin Haney the first time we put him out there with the Joeys and they stumped him out. Don't play around, yeah? Just put the right jack in the pot and we'll go up the dollars, get every fight we want. Man, we don't know, man. Boxing's always struggling. It doesn't have a president. It's not regulated. It's just too many parts, man. Too many branches to eat from the tree. You know what I'm saying? It's too many branches to eat from, bro. No one really has real estate in boxing. The sport itself can't even build up facilities as a whole, because boxing a whole, they build up some boxing facilities, some main headquarters, some gyms, so these fights can go in there and they can build themselves up. They don't have that, man. Bud did the correct business move. He knew something wasn't right. Smart. What does the strawberries represent? I'm curious. Somebody explain to Rashid what the strawberries represent. Silky, silky, silky. Rashid wasn't around for the strawberries. Silky, silky, silky. Somebody need to get Rashid caught up. He been fucking off on Facebook. I know that's where you been, Rashid. You need to leave Facebook alone and spend full time on YouTube, man. Facebook is sitting out here looking dreamy and confused. Glossy eyes, like, God damn. What the fuck are they talking about over here? You need to hang out in the jungle with the Serengeti, bro. This is the YTC. You know, you hang out. I introduce you to some of the BBC, the bum boxing community. I think you need to damn know who they are, so to avoid at all cost. Shout out Bruce Gas Boxing Jazz and more. What's good with it, Bruce? What's good, OG? What's good, OG? But that's what I'm saying, man. I'm trying to figure this out, man. Y'all help me figure it out. Y'all help me figure it out. What's Errol Spence's next move? I just see all the frowned up faces and everything. I just want to try to find out, like, what's his next move, bro? What's his next move? Are they gonna be able to talk about some type of undisputed fight, or it's just like I said, it ain't happening? Because I feel if he's going through this type of measure to take down the shirts, why? What is the sense of urgency to remove your merch from your site? What is it? Max said, according to Derek, doesn't Errol fight at 46% anyway, dog? Didn't he say that? Errol's at 46%, shawty. That's what that's what DJ said. Now, I was hearing him speaking ES News video, and you know, it was seeming like, you know, somebody set him up for failure and shit, man. You know how to be rocking with them peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? It just seems like somebody made him a sandwich that had very thick amount of peanut butter on it, and they put some saltine crackers on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And gave it to him, and he could barely goddamn chew on that bitch. And he was talking slow as fuck. Errol, that's the most he ever told. Like, I in the gym, and sometimes take him to hit the mitt 3 times. Oh, my fault. Errol, are you going to the gym today? Oh, you ain't to April, May, June. I got it, man. I got it. Did they come get your car? They ever catch the kid? Oh, it wasn't no kid? Who was it then? Ray? Okay, that's what I thought. I thought Ray would have did some shit like that. Crazy. Damn. He wore some gloves in that stolen car, didn't he? Okay, good. We got big hopes for him, man. We don't want him getting caught. As long as he wore gloves in there, we good. His next move is Cancun, Mexico with Yellow Beezy. Hey, man, as long as it ain't him, baby. As long as it ain't on him. Because Yellow Beezy said, I don't sleep, baby. It's on him, baby. I don't breathe, baby. I don't sneeze, baby. I got designer on me. It's on me, baby. It's on him, baby. I got Errol on me. Trying to kiss me, baby. Trying to hug me, baby. I got Errol on me. Trying to kiss me, baby. Trying to hug me on me, baby. Trying to give me some strawberries, baby. That's Yellow Beezy. Next one that he's dropping. I got them strawberries on me. It's on me, baby. White chocolate, baby. Butt naked, baby. Ain't nobody telling me this ain't good, baby. I love it, baby. Got all them strawberries on me. All juicy, baby. Ooh, juicy, baby. Man, y'all better stop and act like y'all got some goddamn, man. Stop that shit, bro. Damn, for real. Got all design on me. His next move is going to Cancun. Fact. They did everything not to make this fight. We keep hearing they sent a contract, but it was a proposal for an agreement. Tony, they said a lot of things, man. Like, real talk, man. They come over there and they always mention the damn what they sent them and everything. But I look at it like this, Tony. Like their last cry for help was when they sent back that revision. If they wouldn't have sent back the revision, I mean, what was the time frame? What was the window? When was the paperwork? Look, first of all, how long was one team supposed to have the paperwork? If it was no deadline on the negotiation or resubmitting paperwork, then why people keep talking about November? Excuse me. Why people keep talking about November? Why? Why people keep on talking about November? And then when they sent it back and they had a revision, after Terrence Crawford had agreed to everything, wouldn't that discourage anybody? If you agree to everything supposedly, but yet they send back and say, okay, the fight can be next year. No. Wasn't they on record saying that Errol Spence was going to fight regardless? With or without Bud? Oh, man, this shit, it just goes on and on. It's just too much information out here. It's just all about how a person's recall memory is. You know what I'm saying? How competitive a person's recall memory is. Because you definitely have to be on your P's and Q's when it comes to talking about this subject. And I always say, like, at this point in time, I don't want to hear old shit about Bud. I don't want to hear the old shit. I just want to hear something that is playing a significant role in maybe us hearing about them in negotiations or something. I want to hear something refreshing. I want to hear something new. I don't really want to hear people talking about, you know, what didn't happen to BOK Prime. That shit's over. It's done and over. You know what I'm saying? BOK Prime knocked him out. It's done. Crawford did his fucking thing. Salute to him. Congrats. I want to know who he's going to fight next. I hope it's Charlo. You know what I'm saying? I hope it's Charlo, bro. I would love to see him catch his second L and get his ears boxed off. For real. I'd love to see him get his ears boxed off. Because I think that fight is going to be fought on the inside. And I think Charlo find out how strong Bud Crawford really is. I think he's going to find out how strong he really is, man. Seriously. Appreciate that, Tony. Got the design on me. It's on you, baby. It's on him, baby. Grab the strawberries. It's all over, baby. Warm water, baby. Get in the tub, baby. White lace strawberries. Butt naked strawberries. Got strawberries on me. It's on me, baby. Tony, do these channels understand what a proposal means? Before you to terms, something has to be put in writing to get some understanding of what you make and the strength of the contract. Yes, clarity says that. You definitely have to basically, I look at it like this also based off what you said, Tony. If you agree to everything in the proposal, right, then that provides you with the next step. being authorized to write the next step. If he agrees to everything in the next step, if everybody on both sides are good, then we move forward. But if they come back with a revision after the man has agreed to everything in the proposal, it's debunking the whole issue. It's debunking everything. Because now we agree to everything, and that's why Crawford was upset and said, if it's not one thing, it's another, man. They keep on damn putting something, they don't want to fight. He wanted to fight this year, and they changed it the next year, bro. Man, come on, man. They didn't want to fight. They were sincere, disingenuous. You know what I'm saying? They had other motives. I get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But look, Terrence Crawford is not that dude that's gonna sit up there and let silence over him when he should be having a voice in something. He's not gonna let his silence just sit there and overrun when he should be up talking and letting it be known that, hey, I don't agree with this. This is not cool. No, he's not that dude. He's not that dude, bro. Charlo is undisputed with no big fights at 154. Bud and Jamel can get control of the chessboard by fighting each other. Jamel needs to get out of the Spence shadow. I don't think Jamel is in the Spence shadow per se. As far as popularity, yes, and being the bigger notable fighter, I understand that particular shadow. But I think he's kind of breached that a little bit, because there's no way he's going to be able to get out of the pay-per-view shadow or the popularity shadow. But that shadow is not what I'm talking about. I'm speaking more so of who's a better fighter. Mel Charlo has shown that he can come back in rematches and win. I think that kind of boosting his Wall Street a lot by going in there stopping Brian Castano. I like it. But in the wake of things, it seems like Mel Charlo is having a much better time continuing his competitive career than Errol Spence. Errol Spence just seems like he's lost. He's lost. And with all these Spencerholics out here continuing to damn act like they're robots, repeating the same shit, they need to go over there and goddamn give that man the support. They need to do a video chat with him and provide him some motivation. That's if he picks up. You know what I'm saying? DJ might pick up. It's according to how much time you got then. You know what I'm saying? That shit might end in the morning. What's going on, IB? What's good with it? But man, that's all I got today, fellas. Man, I just wanted to come over here and bless y'all with the strawberry season effect coming from WCS. That is it. Until I see a fight, that's strawberry season for Errol Spence Jr. Strawberry season. All the hate and Spence quit. Oh, how? Oh, wow. And I'm trying to tell y'all about the quitting aspect of it. That man is not trying to step in the ring. He has other shit going on, man. It's not saying in reality that he's scared. He has other shit going on with himself, man. You know, he gets in there and get his ass clocked clean like David Avanesian. Man, his career is just about over. Because the poor part about this storm is they're building up all the turbulence around one fighter. Not many fighters, one fighter. So if that one fighter in Terrence Crawford goes in there and smashes Spence, it's game over. It's game over. You waited all this time to hype up the best fight the best, and you finally get it and you get stopped, you get knocked out. It's over. Your career's done. Bookmark it. His career's done. It's not even going to be something he can come back from and be like, oh man, I feel good about myself getting the fight camp, to let people know you can go through adversity and you can come back and do it again. You ain't doing it again. He's waiting for Terrence Crawford to come off the belts. He's hoping either the mandatory get the belt so they can hurry up and make that mandatory and fulfill his freaking Make-A-Wish Foundation on the goddamn Undisputed titles. That's what Errol Spence is trying to do. He's trying to fulfill his Make-A-Wish Foundation. You know what I'm saying? To get this damn WBO title. I don't know. And Bud Crawford go on a tear. He hands Jerome Ennis his first loss. Ooh wee, it's gonna be crucial. Ooh wee. Ooh, sticky. That shit gonna be sticky. Don't say I didn't tell you. But y'all hold it down. Tony, as always, appreciate your brother. One love. Appreciate you pulling up. Salute to you. Rashid said, Jamel say he won't fight Errol out of friendship. Then he's being little bro to Spence. Hey, man. He needs to make that shit happen. I told people a long time ago how Jamel Charlo and Errol Spence can make a lot of money. I told that. Nobody else put it out there. I think even Mike Tyson used my shit. I said for Errol Spence to move up and fight Jamel Charlo. Take the belts. Jamel Charlo come off the belts. And then in the rematch clause, y'all fight again. You win him back Spence. That would give Spence his first loss, but it would give him a legacy. He would have been undisputed at 154. It would provide Jamel Charlo with another layer of legacy. He would become two-time undisputed at 154. There you go. You make millions. 2 fights. You making millions, bro. You making millions. And look, somebody can get dropped in the fight too to make it interesting. Somebody dropped in the fight. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, the whole point I'm trying to make is it provides, that matchup provides legacy. That's a legacy holding fight right there. Undisputed titles. It provides one fighter from a lower division the opportunity to gain another division. And the fighters that's at that division, another opportunity to become undisputed and submit his legacy, first ballot Hall of Fame, all that shit. But what do I know, man? They're going to be up here all upset that I'm planning to try to get them to fight each other without abiding by the fixed scenario that I presented. I know, I get it, bro. I get it. Hey, yo. I'm out, man. Y'all hold this shit down, man. Continue to do what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? Be safe out here. People are robbing people all day long, man. For real. I suggest y'all to you know, just be safe out there. Keep your head on the swivel, man. All right? Y'all turn up and tune in to World Combat Sports. I'm out.